What's going on, people? We gonna be doing a motherfucking hood recap of the life, the man, the myth, the motherfucking king of philosophy, the undisputed gadfly. Holla at your boy, I be getting paper, Socrates. And all I ask in return, you know what I'm saying, for me dropping this knowledge is that y'all subscribe, you know what I'm saying? That's the least y'all can do, you feel me? This shit ain't free, we in a recession, cuz. And I know y'all bought crypto like me, we struggling out here. So you know what I'm saying, just subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about the life of Socrates. Now, the first thing we gotta discuss is who the fuck is Socrates? But before we get into this, I gotta mention, Socrates wrote nothing down. This man was too busy, he ain't got the time for that shit, he said fuck all that. So all we have to go off is his two main students, Xenophon and Plato. Now these were Socrates' main students, they was the real niggas, and they wrote down everything this man said, you know what I'm saying? You might be saying, yo, wasn't they dick riding heavy a little? And you know what I'm saying, we'll give them a pass this time. We'll throw them niggas a retrospective pause, you feel me? Anyways, this man was born a minute ago in 469 BC. That's before the man Jeezy Christ was even nailed, you feel me? And his parents was Socrates? It's this nigga's name. And his mother's name was Damn, who naming these motherfuckers? Yo, this person right here, that's their name, all right? Anyway, his pops was a stonemason and his mom's was a midwife. Now, we don't know how these two met, and we frankly don't give a fuck, bro. We out here talking about the man Socrates. So, now, back in the day, this young boy was a nerdy little nigga, you know what I'm saying? Reading heavy and shit, had hieroglyphics going, all that bullshit. But since his family had them Benny Franks tucked, he was actually able to join the infantry as a foot soldier. And during the 420s, he was in mad battles. Now, it was at this point that he started gaining notoriety in Athens, you feel me? Because he was an annoying ass motherfucker, just talking to niggas all day. Can you imagine a nigga just walking up and you asking why? Over and over. Yo, I slapped that nigga at the fifth why, because I'm just being honest with you. But this is what was called the Socratic Method. Now, this technique wasn't to tell people anything in particular, but it was just asking question after question until his students reached the answer themselves, you know what I'm saying? So you can see the Socratic Method in action in courtrooms up until this day. Now, because this nigga was so annoying, he got a reputation as a sophist, which is pretty much means that these niggas was talking without too much substance. They just talking heavy ass theory, you feel me? And after Aristophanes started talking reckless about him in a play called The Clouds, I mean, he really roasted this nigga. He really went through and through, calling him a broke-ass, bum-ass nigga, a buffoon, basically, you know what I'm saying? And he said he didn't even believe in the gods, bruh. But Socrates wasn't even phased, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't stressed because he knew he was a real nigga. He knew he believed in an all-expansive God, not this pluralistic-ass God, bro, which a bunch of different ones like Zeus and Hermes, nah. He believed in one singular one, which wasn't even the standard view at Athens at the time. You know what I'm saying? You could say this nigga was avant-garde, you feel me? That's who he was. Now, Athens was the closest thing to a functioning democracy that the world has ever had. You know what I'm saying? Right now in the United States, you might be thinking, ain't we a democracy? Nigga, no, bro. Go back to civics class, you know what I'm saying? We are a democratic republic. Now, what a democracy means that at every point, every member of the population had to do some sort of service for the democratic process. And in 406, Socrates was chosen to serve on what's known as ecclesia, or assembly. And this is really just a bunch of Athenians gathered to try and sway the minds of each other. Now, it was right around this time that Athens had fucked up in a war real bad, and a few generals left behind a lot of fallen soldiers. Now, the Athenians wasn't having that. They said, fuck that, G. They said, bring them niggas back right now. And Socrates was the only motherfucker that defended the generals by saying, nah, them niggas dead, yo, and we ain't got time for that, bro. Leave them where they at, you know what I'm saying? And this was yet another reason why the Athenian people weren't too happy with this man. But now we gotta talk about what y'all came here for, you know what I'm saying? The meat of this story, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But anyway, the Trial of Socrates, you feel me? In 399, they arrested this nigga for failure to honor the gods and corruption of the youth. That's some wild shit, bro. Them some wild ass charges. And Socrates had to defend himself in court, where he said the famous phrase that everyone knows, and if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you gotta hit them books. But he said, the unexamined life is not worth living. And this nigga did a horrible job at defending himself after that. Like real bad. Like this shit was bonkers crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is where his status as a real nigga was cemented, though. You feel me? You see, he was sent to death. They just say, yo, you don't know what you're talking about, nigga. You gotta get out of here. So the execution itself was delayed for 30 days due to a religious festival. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, Socrates could have just dipped. Even his homies was like, my nigga, yo, why you staying? Just leave, bro. Just leave. They ain't gonna do nothing to you. They gonna kill you if you stay. But he said, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? He chose to die for his principles. So this man chose to die just for his ideals. You know what I'm saying? That's real niggadry right now. You know what I'm saying? We tip our caps to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And when that fateful day eventually came, he drank his cup of hemlock, laid down, and described to his friends who had gathered all around the sensations that he felt before the poison reached his heart and his life ended. You know what I'm saying? Who you know built different like that? Ain't no one like that man's. Now, since all we know about Socrates was writings from Plato and Xenophon, his actual teachings is still a hotly debated topic to this day. We don't even really know if this nigga existed. But his method of questioning spurred a young man named Aristotle to develop a formal logic and system of ethics which has stood the test of time and is still taught in almost every philosophy class to this day, you know what I'm saying? So he really changed the course of history, bruh. So if you want to be a real nigga like Socrates, all you gotta do is drop a sub, you know what I'm saying? Like the video. We dropping hood recaps on the most influential figures in history here. So if you want to be a member of Hood Recaps, get your certified hood pass, then drop a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.